How observant are you? Stay tuned, let's talk about it. Hi everybody, welcome back to another video by Pan Society. I'm Cherie, and today I want to talk about being observant and seeing things. And I'm not talking like extraterrestrially or anything, but just like in general, in nature. We're at the end of the year and we're going into a new year, and one of my things that I want to do for myself is to be more aware and to pay more attention to things that are out there. And as I'm saying this, I'm filming outside, and it's one of those weird gray days. There's a light breeze. It's not cold. It's actually, I think, like 65 degrees today in December, so it's kind of crazy. But it's like strangely beautiful if you sit here and just look at it for a little bit. Like, it looks like it's on the verge of a storm or something's going to happen. I can hear the winds blowing. Like, it's pretty magical, and I love that. And part of what's making me think about this is earlier it was kind of sprinkling. It was one of those like drizzly rains where it's not exactly raining, it's not exactly sprinkling, but you are getting wet. There is some kind of precipitation happening. But I decided to go for a walk anyway, and it was kind of mind clearing for me because the weather, like the temperature, didn't match kind of how it looked like it should have been. So I was kind of dressed a little overly warm, but despite all that, walking out there, I just took my time. And because nobody else was out there, it was kind of nice. I could hear what was happening in the woods. I could hear the wind going through the trees. Some of the birds that are left here, I could hear them working, figuring out what they were doing. And then other things like a rabbit, a deer. Like, there's so much out there happening that you don't get to see very often, or it's not quiet enough to see. And so it really set the tone for me and changed the mood. And I think that's one of those things that I'm out there all the time, and I didn't notice that much wildlife. And I'm not sure if it was because it was timing and there weren't that many people, or it's just that time of year, or if it was just meant for me. But sometimes I'm just walking through there quickly because I'm just trying to get my steps in. So I'm not really paying attention to the other stuff out there because I don't really consider that my wildlife spot. But it turns out there was tons of wildlife out there, and there was tons of things happening. Trees were, you know, green trees and things like that. So I probably miss that all the time, every time I go out there and walk. But today I set, you know, as I'm starting to set my intentions for the new year, one of those intentions was to be more observant, and I finally got to see all that, and it was kind of really, really nice and heart-opening for me. So I challenge you for the new year to be more observant and open yourself up to things. Even if you live in a city, you have the chance to go out, you know, if you ever go hiking or if you're ever going somewhere else. There's even wildlife in the city if you are observant enough, which is actually really cool because you really don't think about it. I know there's times that I've lived in cities, and it's amazing what kind of wildlife actually exists there if you're open to it and you're looking for it. So take this challenge into the new year and see what you can see. If there's other things out there, how does it make you feel? Does it change your mood? Are there things that you never would have noticed before? So thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time in another Pan video.